Max, how excited is the defense to go out and play for Game 5?
Oh, we so excited. Like, I feel like we prepared so well. We're getting closer and closer by the day. So now it's just time to go out there and show everybody.
Max, there's a lot of oars on the depth chart in that secondary, and Mark said it's just because they have a lot of confidence in a lot of the starters out there and put guys with them and things like that. How deep is that secondary this year?
It's really so deep. Like, you can really go down the line. We have guys that are, freshmen, newbies that can really hop in and make an impact. So, like I said in the last interview, like, this is the deepest the corner room has been since I've been here. So I feel like everybody in that room could possibly have a role in this season and have an impact.
He kind of mentioned you as a guy that's kind of separate on that because of the experience and the reps that you've had. Are you kind of taking on that leadership role with some of those guys that are maybe fighting for playing time behind you?
Yeah, of course. But, I kind of don't even look at it as like that. I'm just going out there with my brothers. So, like, I feel like we compete every day against each other. So everyone needs to be held accountable, including myself. And I just feel like that's what brought us together. It's just everyone being there for each other. Even though we're competing for a spot, everyone still loves each other. It's still a brotherhood.
What do you guys know about something else offensively that they're able to do that you guys have to stop?
Well, they have a weapon at receiver at number one, and then their offense. You can see a little tempo. You see they like to take their fair dose of shots, but their offense is they move around, they move guys around, they motion a lot. So we're expecting a full playbook, and then we're just excited for the competition.
Max, what's anything different about the corners this year? Any kind of style of play or anything like that? Anything y'all really trying to hone after or go for?
I feel like we got guys in the room that are kind of all over the place in play style. Like we have the taller corners and DJ, JQ who like to use their size. We got the smaller corners, but gritty guys like Rye, Q. We got JD that can play corner and nickel. So I feel like this room is just full of different type of play, and it all works together. I feel like this group, like I said, is so diverse. Like we got weapons.
A lot of the offensive guys have mentioned JQ and just some of the things he's been doing. What have you seen just from him and his growth?
Just work. All I see when I see JQ is just work. And, he puts the time in off the field, and I feel like it really started to show close to the end of camp that, it's paying off and that you can tell that he's doing extra. I love seeing that coming out of JQ for real.
Coach White mentioned it's kind of a day-by-day thing when it comes to leadership of the defense, maybe the vocal point. What does that say about the defense? And has there been anybody that's kind of stood out to you that's kind of trying to make that presence as the leader of the defense?
It just says that really everybody on this defense is a leader in their own way. We all take into account what each and everyone has to say, because at the end of the day, it's a brotherhood and we all want to see each other win. So I feel like this defense, we're so close that I couldn't even call out a singular vocal. I just feel like everybody, we all talk to each other, we all communicate, young to old, old to young, so just feel like we got that tightness that everybody can speak up.
All right, everybody good? All right, good deal. Okay.
Thanks, Max.
Brock's up here ready. We'll go ahead and just bring him up on the podium. All right, everybody still balanced? Everybody good? All right, questions for Brock.
Brock, Coach Stoops on Monday mentioned the new guys, and even Coach Hampton, had to get used to kind of Kentucky's, rhythm or pace of how they operate in game week. How has that gone for you, first one? Is it any different than what you've done in the past?
Yes, sir. It's a little different, but at the end of the day, everything's pretty similar. Getting ready for a game week. Game week in the SEC is pretty intense wherever you're at, and getting used to some of the stuff we do here, whether that's different lift times. Obviously got a different class schedule than I had last semester, stuff like that. So it's been pretty good getting used to it so far.
Part of the reason it's different because you're a starter going in as a starter now, or is there more than that?
No, sir. More just probably the format of a couple things, but like I said earlier, basically it didn't matter if I was starting or not, just kind of that same preparation. So I've been used to getting prepared for games in the SEC and stuff like that. So kind of grooving in it now.
We talked with Barry on a couple of times, and he said that he's playing at a different level this year because of some steps he's taken personally. Are you seeing him step in as a leader, as somebody that's been around this team for a few years?
Yes, sir. Barryon's done a great job. You could just tell he's matured even from spring. even from spring till now. He stepped into a leadership role, especially in that wideout room. He demands the attention of the younger guys, the older guys, the guys his age, stuff like that. So it's good that we have another leader in that room. There's a couple leaders in that room that everybody, they listen when they're speaking, and that's important, especially as an older guy and as a guy that's going to go make plays for us on Saturdays.
Kind of piggybacking up with that, when I spoke with Barry on a few weeks ago at Media Day, he said that you know what it takes to be successful. You've been with a program like that. He'll even go up to you and ask you if you feel like maybe he's doing what he's supposed to be doing it right. How does that make you feel as a leader on this team that they trust you that much?
Yes, ma'am. It feels good. But anytime a guy walks up to you like that, you obviously know you're doing something right, whether that's in your preparation, your performance, or off the field stuff. So, obviously, I'm hoping to keep building on that and getting better on that. But Barry on, he's a good dude. He's a great kid, and anytime we were talking, it's a good time.
What are you most eager to find out about your offense on Saturday?
Just ready to go, really, against somebody not wearing blue and white's the main thing. Been hitting these dudes since spring, winter, stuff like that. Been conditioning with them, been fussing with them, stuff like that. So just ready to get out there and go see if our plays work. But hopefully they do. But I mean, we're looking forward to a good game, and hopefully this practice is a tough practice. It's been hot out here, but shouldn't be as hot on Saturday. But this is just making us stronger for whenever it is hot.
Gerald Lindsey told us yesterday that even Bush Hamden can run for 200 yards behind the offensive line. Do you think that's true? And then, are you excited to go out and see what that line can do this year?
Oh yes, sir. The line's been doing really well, and whether it's pass blocking or run blocking, those guys are going to get ready. They're going to be looking forward to it. Obviously, like I said, hitting somebody not wearing blue and white, so they're all jacked up. The O-line's always wanting to rush, so we'll see what that's all about.
Lee Kane, a couple more.
Coach White said a while ago that he still has some anxieties and some butterflies essentially going into that first game of the year. What do you think that's going to feel like as you step on the field for the first time here as the starter?
Yes, sir. Probably pretty similar to just whatever, any other game, any other time like that. Like, I always just kind of get pretty emotional, like just walking out on the stadium, whether I'm the third string guy, fourth string guy, second, first, don't even matter. I think it's just kind of a testament to just like I love ball, like walking out there, like probably get a little teary-eyed and stuff, but that's what it's all about. Obviously going to be some nerves, and just that means you care at the end of the day. So be looking forward to that, and just that's what you do it for, man. The BBN, the people, your friends and family, coaches, stuff like that. So just it all comes full circle when you walk out there, and you just obviously want to play your best for them.
Based on what you've seen in camp, what do you think we'll see from Demi on Saturday?
Oh yeah, Demi, very versatile back, definitely. He's stepped into a leadership role, especially since obviously with Chip and stuff. But Demi's been doing a great job leading those two young backs we got in there. They've been rotating in, and he's been coaching them, teaching them. He's been balling out when he's in there. He's able to catch the ball out of the backfield well, line him up and empty. He's able to catch the ball out there, able to run the ball in between the tackles. So it should be a good back for us.
Can you walk us through any sort of pregame ritual or routine that you do that's kind of niche to you?
No, ma'am, not really. Nothing really crazy. Actually, nothing really at all. Kind of just, I don't really believe in superstition and stuff like that. Everything happens for a reason. You prepare during the week. Obviously, luck favors those who are prepared. So just prepare my butt off this week.
Okay, John.
I know at Georgia, Coach Marker was up in the box. I think Coach Bobo was up there too. Is that right? Coach Hampton said he's going to be in the box. Do you like? You're used to that, I assume. And who's going to be the guy down on the sidelines with you, like coaching you up to the side?
I'm not sure if they've finalized it yet, because obviously during the scrimmage and stuff, we had everybody down there, or not everybody. Coach Hampton was up in the box during scrimmage and stuff, but Coach Perry and Coach Taylor were down there on the sidelines with us during the scrimmage. So I'm not sure if it can be both of them or only one, or how that's going to look, but obviously whoever it is between those two guys, they're in all of our meetings and stuff. They know the offense in and out. They'll be prepared to tell us about defenses and stuff. So just whatever they decide will be good.
And you're used to that from Georgia, right? Having a play caller up in the box.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think that's always pretty good. Well, it's really whatever they prefer. But I mean, with me, it's all about just hearing the play. I mean, it'll come through the microphone the same if they're in the press box or on the field. So, yes, sir.
John, did you have one here? Okay, last one.
Your first start in high school at quarterback.
Holy smokes.
Congratulations before that. If you remember.
First start in high school would have been sophomore year. Shoot, I actually think I had a couple of rushing touchdowns. It was a big game. You know, just fired up to play. That's just the same as I feel now. I'll feel the same in week 8. I love football. Like, I'm ready to play. Obviously, I mean, it's kind of bad. I don't really tell the coaches, but like, I will not sleep the night before at all. Just so jacked up. The same thing like before I go hunt or something. Like, it's just, I love it, and just ready for it.
Okay, folks, thank you very much.
JJ, you know you're going into the final year this time. How does it feel? You know, you've been around so long. Does it feel any different than you started the season?
Man, I feel like I'm taking it as every year for real. You know, first game out, you know, you're going to have butterflies, but once you get out there, it's going to be like practice, you know, just getting back in the rhythm of things. But I'm excited. Final year, I got a lot to show, a lot to prove on, a lot of techniques I got to work on, so I'm excited.
Yeah, how much of that in the offseason, when you made your decision to come back, you had some things to work on, how much of that have you improved over the offseason?
Shoot, every day. I've been working every day. Me and Coach White, me and Coach Ed, our strength conditioning coach, we work on it. Every day. Every day I'm trying to work on my technique, work on my hand placement, my get off, and everything.
What are you most eager to learn about your defensive unit on Saturday?
Get sacks. That's the goal this year. You know, you're trying to get a lot of sacks this year. Just get after the quarterback this year for real.
Every team's different, but you've been on a few defenses now here at Kentucky. How does this one compare to some of the other ones?
Good question, but this group just more younger, you know. But they listen, they lead by example, and they eager, they ready to go. Last defense I've been on, they already know it. They been through the system already, but this, everybody fresh, brand new. So we excited for sure.
Kind of along those lines, you've been back there with some guys in the past, but with Pop in particular, you and him, how do you guys complement each other with your game?
A lot. Pot headhunter for sure. So he just blow everything up. Got Dion right there, and then me just clean everything up. Us 3, us 4. You forgot about De'Aaron Jackson too. So you're just a dominant force this year. Just adding Pop for sure.